Let's go dirt track racing. Hello everybody and welcome to the Eldora Raceway, where we are here with 3 heats to decide tomorrow's 12-lap main event. We are here to whittle down 35 of the nation's best drivers into only 23, leaving 12 of the nation's best drivers and teams heading home early. We're going to have 3 heats here today, 5 laps each. This is a dirt oval with 6 lanes of racing. You can go wherever you want, and this is going to be the first time these drivers are going to be racing on dirt with such a heavy stock car body. And well, the first driver who's going to experience heading in turn number 1 is Joey Logano. He's starting on the pole today, and NASCAR has said no more tomfoolery between the 22 and the 9 machine anymore, and they will step in. So he's just trying for a clean race here today. But how about Tyler Reddick? He won last week at the Roval, last week's winner, but he's starting pretty far back in the pack. 4 drivers will be eliminated at the end of each heat, and he's currently in the red zone, hoping to make his way through the field. And then finally, Martin Truex Jr., another Joe Gibbs driver who's starting pretty far back. He's not starting 3rd, he's starting 8th. It's going to be a long way to the front of the field for Martin Truex Jr. With that out of the way, let's take a look at your starting lineup. In row number 1 is Joey Logano and Chase Briscoe, and behind them we have Austin Dillon and Christopher Bell. Then we have 2 Fords, Todd Gillen, Harrison Burton, and Connor Daly in the 50, next to Martin Truex Jr. In the red zone, we got Tyler Reddick and John Hunter Nemechek, and then Austin Cindric and Noah Gragson will round out heat number 1. So that is your starting lineup. 5 laps around this very tricky dirt oval. These drivers have never seen anything like it, and they're going to roll off for the first 10 today. It's going to be Joey Logano and Chase Briscoe, the 2 Fords leading them off. We are ready to go racing. Welcome to the House Earl, built out of turn number 4. It is Joey Logano, Chase Briscoe, then Austin Dillon, and Christopher Bell. Out of turns number 4, we're going dirt racing for the first time in the MLCS. As they dive in turns 1 and 2 for the first time of the day, Logano leading the pack. Here comes Dillon from behind, cars sliding every which way, but it's Dillon all the way on the bottom lane trying to the number 22 machine, and yes, he will. Briscoe following suit. He's side by side with the 22. Dillon going all the way around, fully sideways as they head through turns 1 and 2 on the second lap out of 5. You gotta make your moves quick. Very short race. It's all going to be decided right here. Briscoe still in cruise control out front. How about Briscoe? Here comes Dillon and Logano side by side in the back. As Logano is going to now slot in right in front of Austin Dillon. But how about this transfer battle? Reddick and Cindric actively in. Oh, sorry, no. Now it's just Connor Daly who's actively in. Here comes Noah Gragson with a big run. He's going to dive to the inside lane. Oh, he's spinning on top of the Wendy's Baconator machine. And they're both going to come to a rest in turns number 3. Turns number 4, that is. Your first caution of the day is out early. The number 10 machine and the 42. Let's see what happened. So you can see Noah Gragson in the back there looking at the 3 wide action. He wanted a piece of it. Gotta make your moves early, and he was just too far in, and oh man, right on top of the Wendy's Baconator machine. John Hunter Nemechek definitely felt that they both will be out and not competing in tomorrow's main event. Take another look at here. Oh, just not how you want this race to go. Too aggressive, too early. So we take a look at it one last time. Dive in, try to make something happen that there just was not room for. And Noah Gragson, not Noah Gragson, John Hunter Nemechek, a very unlucky bystander. Well, they're both going to head to the garage, both out of this race early, and that means only 2 more drivers are able to go out here. Cindric and Reddick are in the red zone. It's going to be Chase Briscoe and Joey Logano who are going to lead us back green. And now turns number 4, we're green, only 2 laps to go in heat number 1. Briscoe a bit loose off the restart. Here comes the Bass Pro Shops machine. They're 4 wide out of turns number 2. 3 wide for second now. Truex clear the field from row number 3. Oh, Briscoe hard in the wall in the back. Nobody cares. The 2-pass Pro Shops machine up front. 1 lap to go in heat number 1. Things starting to sort out in the front of the field, but how about this battle for the chance for spot? Tyler Reddick, he needs to get 1 more position, and to the inside of Todd Gillen. He's going to clear him. Gillen, can he make a move on it? It does not seem like he will. Martin Truex Jr. is going to start in the pole as the field crosses the line. Todd Gillen has nothing for himself, and Harrison Burton will be eliminated. Congratulations to Martin Truex Jr., who's going to start in the pole. Taking a look at your results here, you can see Gillen, Burton, Jonathan Nemechek, and Noah Gragson all are going to not make the main event tomorrow. They will be missed, as now it's time for heat number. And what a first heat that was. 8 drivers assure their fate in the main event tomorrow, and 4 heading home early. Well, we're here to do that once again, and this one's gonna start with William Byron here leading the all-Hendrick front row. He's been strong all season long. Speaking of Hendrick, he's the top dog there. 5th in points. He's hoping to keep that streak strong and start 2nd in tomorrow's main event. Speaking of Hendrick, Chase Elliott, he's starting 8th today. He's looking for a rebound. Very poor start to the season with this rivalry with Joey Logano. He's been repped out 2 races in a row. He needs some solid points to get back in the championship first station. But how about Ricky Stenhouse Jr.? He's surprisingly good at dirt racing. I don't know why. I don't make the rules. But he's starting 5th today due to random draw. So he's hoping to do something good with that starting spot here today. And yeah, we'll take a look at your starting line real quick. Hendrick Motorsports front row. Riley Herb starting really high. Stuart Friesen making his first ever start. Carson Hosfar in the back. Pretty normal group here. And yeah, the drivers there getting ready to roll off, and yes, they will. William Byron, who is going to lead them off, and Alex Bowman, they make up your front row. Riley Herbst, he's never started this high in his life. He's never been this high in his life. In the starting grid, he's hoping to do something out of it. Unlikely as that is, out of turns forward, the Hendrick boys are going to lease back green here at Eldora. And turns 1 for the first time today. Byron clear and Herbst. He's already gone from the seed battles for a second. It's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. next to Alex Bowman. Byron clear, sailing away as Stenhouse. He's going to try and clear the 48 of Bowman, and he almost does successfully. Hocevar trailing behind at the very back. Stenhouse is trying to make some more moves, trying to get to the inside of the 24. It's not going to work. Bowman with a big run down the back straightaway, evening it up. Byron once again rolling on the top lane, but this time Stenhouse is there, side by side. Bit of contact made, and some more contact made in the back, and Stenhouse is to slam on the brakes. Stenhouse falls a bit behind, but here comes William Byron's teammate Alex Bowman to the inside. Now the Hendrick duo continues with Josh Berry scrolling in the back. Here comes Alex Bowman. He is clear for the lead ahead of William Byron. Josh Berry made up a ton of spots so far this race, but how about the transfer battle? Ryan Blaney and Eric Jones side by side. One of these drivers can go through, one cannot. And Eric Jones, the Tide machine, is getting dirty today as he's clear the 12 of Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney needs to get back up there, but I'm not sure he can. Josh Berry, he's going for another spot. Oh, too aggressive. Tries to clear himself prematurely. He's in the wall. It's not going to matter as Byron gets back by. Now it turns to before. Alex Bowman's going to win. Oh, a tire blows. Stenhouse into him. Josh Berry, he stops right before the start-finish line. And Ryan Blaney will cross and advance. Josh Berry is eliminated from the main event. Too much. Too late in the race. He wasn't happy with 3rd. Blew the tire on the wall and all. Big damage on Stenhouse, but he stopped right before the line. And Ryan Blaney, by sheer luck, will manage to get in. Here's your unofficial result. Alex Bowman will be starting on the front row tomorrow. And Bubba Wallace, Carson Oswald, Riley Herbst, and Josh Berry will be eliminated. What a heat 2 here at the Eldora Raceway, but we still have one more to go, believe it or not, as we're here in Rossburg, Ohio. One last heat around this dirt complex before the main event tomorrow. And by the way, these heats are shaping up. It's going to be a fun one then. Let's go ahead and take a look at your ones to watch in this 3rd and final heat. It's Kyle Busch starting on the pole today. He needs to get going really far down in points And there's not much time left in this season. Poor start of the season. He needs to turn that around now. Kyle Larson's looking to rebound. Again, another terrible start of the season. Both the Kyles doing very poorly. He's starting last in this heat, but he is the best dirt racer in the entire field of NASCAR. He's looking to come from behind and win this heat. And then Ty Gibbs, he's starting third, top of the points, but a dreadful dirt racer. I talked to him earlier today, and he is nervous for this race. They lose starting lineup: Kyle Busch and Ryan Preece on the front row, Ty Gibbs, Brent Keselowski in row 2, Jimmy Johnson row 3, and you can see Denny Hill and Kyle Larson, they got some ground to make up. Only 11 drivers in the seat because I forgot to buy a 44 car. But yeah, they're gonna roll off the heat. 4 drivers will still be eliminated, even though there's only 11 left. 5 laps. Kyle Busch and Ryan Preece are on the pole, and they're gonna lead us to green. Out of turns number 4, we are green in the final heat here today at Eldora. It's a clean start. Kyle Busch will clear of the field once again, the leader every single time with a flawless start. But how about Ty Gibbs and Ryan Preece side by side, first and second in Daytona 500. Preece falls back behind, and now Gibbs, oh, big loose off the corner. He's trying to catch us to the 8 machine. All the way on the inside lane. Oh, he's super up. Preece goes into him. They're both around. Hard on the outside wall is they both go around, and they're both out early. Ty Gibbs, your points leader. Ryan Preece, 8th in points. It's all gone. They will not make the main event tomorrow. Daniel Suarez with damage. He's going to have to come down pit road. What happened here? Looks like Ty Gibbs all the way down. He went too far, hit some sort of rock, and oh, right in front of Ryan Preece and slammed into him. And that will end both of their days. Take a look at here. Just trying to come in. Preece, oh. It looks like he went back up into Suarez there. A bit of damage on the right tires, the right front tires. Oh, man, one last time. Just so many big hits, and both of them will be eliminated. They are in the garage. Ty Gibbs, your points leader, will not make the main event. 3 laps to go in this said heat. It's Kyle Busch and Michael McDowell this time going to lead us back to green. And with only 3 laps to go, Kyle Busch is going to lead us back green. Heading turns number 1, it's another very clean restart by the 8 machine. He can't be stopped. A bit of 3 wide action in the back. But it's going to be sorted down to 2 RFK boys trailing behind the 8 machine far out front. Kyle Busch led every lap. Is going to continue to lead them with only 2 laps to go. How about RFK though? Chris Buescher and Brad Keselowski side by side. Larson took them 3 wide back. Now he's going to contend with the RFK boys up front. How about this transfer battle though? Jimmy Johnson, he's doing as good as about a sunken boat. He's out of the picture now. McDowell holds the last chance for spot with only 1 lap to go. Suarez, he needs to catch up. He needs to get past the 34 Michael McDowell. But will he be able to do it? We don't know. Kyle Busch, however, will be starting 3rd tomorrow. Kyle Larson, too little too late. He will not go from 1st to last. They advance, and Michael McDowell will hang on, sentencing Daniel Suarez and Jimmy Johnson to relegation to not racing tomorrow. Here's your unofficial results. Daniel Suarez, Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Preece, Ty Gibbs will all miss tomorrow's main event. And 2 Kyles up front should be interesting to watch tomorrow. Anyhow, that is your 3 heats for today. These are all of the 12 drivers who are eliminated. Todd Gilliland, Harrison Bird, Noah Gragson, John Hunter Nemechek, Bubba Wallace, Carson Hocevar, Riley Herbst, Josh Berry, Daniel Suarez, Ryan Preece, Ty Gibbs, and Jimmy Johnson. These 12 drivers, they tried, and they failed. They will not be here tomorrow, but we hope that you will be here tomorrow for the main event. It's going to be 12 laps, and if you enjoyed this one, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it does help me an absolute ton with the YouTube algorithm. I'm trying to hit 2,500 subs this year, so that would be a huge help. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to watch out for tomorrow's heat, and it will be right in the top right corner. Have a great day, everyone.